to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Donovan Clingan. Toumani Camara is out there with Avdia. Then it's Holiday, and it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Randle. Conley finds Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Avdia, the pass to Holiday. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he knocks down the first one.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
So he gets them both. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it. Making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Now, here's Avdia. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Clingan, the screen for Avdia. Misses the 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Avdia against Randle. Has to Gobert. And Clingan pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
First personal foul. Second.
And when you watch Camara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Kamara. It's Clingan, top of the key. It's stolen by Gobert. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McDaniels kicks to Randle. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you could tell that Randle was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the J.
Portland trailing here. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's Lillard with the response triple. No one more competitive than Dame.
Randle outside. Inside. Now here's Gobert. Clingan covering. Clingan with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Tipped away. It's stolen by Edwards. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Count that one.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 1. Now here is Holiday. Over Edwards. And again, it's Portland converted. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Randle. Down low. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randle.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Lillard, the pass to Holiday. Here's the lob to Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kamara. McDaniels defending. Kamara finds Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points for Damian Lillard.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Conley, following the score by Damian Lillard. To the inside, here's Avdia.
Nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the opening.
Here's Conley. Pass to Randle. Conley against Lillard. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Good on the triple.
Julius Randle
Randle's got
for
6.
3.
Well, hey, Randle possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Into the lane. Portland moving the ball around. Over Conley. Here's Klingon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Randle with the bucket.
Wow. Randle with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Lillard. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Avdia against Randle. Shot clock at 5. From the wing. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kamara. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Holiday against Edwards. Shoots a fader, and again it's Minnesota.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Klingon the screen for Holiday. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. Stolen by Conley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randle outside. Lillard with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting because of his range. He shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can gas it.
For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Jamani Kamara. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. That free throw good from Lillard. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
That free throw is good from Lillard. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Miller. Doesn't go that time. Avdia with the defensive effort. Lillard outside. From the line. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Clingan with the steal. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Dillingham, scoreless thus far. From outside the arc, Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard. And the layup falls. Lillard's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timberwolves trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Shannon. Six on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Second team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And the first one drops. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Clingan, and Murray subbed in for Avdia. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Randle passes to Reed. The fader. Stolen by Grant. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
And Minnesota has possession. 4-point game. To the left side wing. Here's Shannon. Another miss by Minnesota. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Randle. Now Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Murray. Here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. And the basket is good. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Randle surveying the D. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
We've got Scoot Henderson, Murray out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Williams. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough. What makes Donte DiVincenzo someone guys want to play with? His grit and his selflessness. He's a hard worker who is always putting the team ahead of himself.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Second chance shot, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Reed.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Now here's Henderson. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Henderson passes to Williams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
quick look now at some stats here for Henderson. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Randle outside. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. Shannon passes to Randle. Over Murray. Randle no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Randle after the Trailblazers pick up 2. DiVincenzo finds Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Grant, the bounce pass. It's Henderson on the wing. Pass to Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Now Dillingham, still yet to score by himself, and finished off by Williams.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Portland making their last shot. Here's Randle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the paint. Here's Grant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Grant's got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Trailblazers. Toumani Camara, he's jacked in for Murray. Sharp comes in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lillard. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Randle outside. Reed with a screen on Grant. Randle from outside. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
No good from Grant. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Kamare. Grant on the wing. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Right side, Edwards. Five to shoot. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Right side Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Minnesota making a switch. McDaniels checked in.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Sharp again, Texas.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
4th team foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Portland, Sharp. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels outside. Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Grant goes in. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
And when Grant finds an angle like that, you can bet he's going to knife in for the score.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Conley the pass to Edwards. Getting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Holiday dishes to Grant. Takes the 13-footer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Out to the wing. Randle down low. Klingon covering. Randle kicks to Edwards. Taken away by Holiday. Sharp on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. Randle outside. Going inside. Here's Gobert. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kamara with it. Back to Holiday. Pass to Grant. Latrey. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Abdias checked in for Grant.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Holiday up top, over by Conley. From 10 feet out, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Sharp. Edwards passes to Gobert. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trailblazers leading by 11. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Kamare. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaden McDaniels.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
15 foul.
The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 13. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Clock at 6. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Avdia kicks to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. And Holiday throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Reed. Portland making their last shot. McDaniels outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
From about 16, Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the middle, Sharp finds Klingon. Puts the move on, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Rudy Gobert. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Kamare. 1:21 left in the first half. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trailblazers timeout. Here we go, Laker fans. Here comes the Trailblazers team. Here we go, Laker fans. Here comes the Trailblazers team.
stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
.116 left now here in the second. McDaniels outside. Inside and stolen by Sharp. McDaniels against Avdia. Now Kamara. He's got 5. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Here's Reed. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Naz Reid at the line for one.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Fires top of the key. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closer. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 11. On the court for Minnesota, the big man on the floor for him. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me? Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three-ball here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Sharp. Clinging the screen for Sharp to the paint. It's deflected. McDaniels outside. And here's Randle. For three, Edwards. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Holiday. Trailblazers leading by 7. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Hits it from three-point range. Sharp's got 7.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Gobert and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Kamara. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
To halt the... Oh, look at
that. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Kamare. McDaniels defending. And the basket by Kamare.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sharp. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Sharp on the wing. Edwards defending. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from McDaniels.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcome the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
For your Blazer.
And let's look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And here is McDaniels. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Pass to Kamare. Holiday surveying the floor. Now Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Out to Conley. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdiev's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 11. Avdia with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Klingon the screen for Sharp with the drive. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. Conley with the screen on Sharp. Outside for Randle. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And that one misses.
Well, each season, young Shaedon Sharp seems to take another leap, especially as a scorer. His skill just keeps on getting better.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers leading by 15. There's the three. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Edwards.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Holiday against Conley. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland.
Now into the lineup for Portland. Number 0, Damian Lillard.
And Portland has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Over Edwards. A shot by Holiday, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Edwards, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Randle dishes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To Holiday. Lillard outside. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Here is Conley. 7 points in the game. Here's Randle. Now, here's Reed. Outside Conley. Floats it up for Reed. 6 to shoot. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Now Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Klingon. Lillard on top. From downtown, and another three for Portland.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Klingon. Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Dillingham. Shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by Lillard.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And stolen by Dillingham. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
2 minutes remaining.
DiVincenzo against Henderson. Lillard left side. Grant the pass to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Henderson passes to Williams. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Williams a screen on Reed. Avdia, the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Shannon. There's a screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Denny Avdia picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
First one falls for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Williams. And here's Sharp. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player. The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Grant finds Henderson. Lillard, a screen on DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's Shannon. Defended by Sharp. From the stripe. The shot, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Sharp, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Shannon. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Terrence Shannon at the line for one.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Now, here's Sharp. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Williams. Grant outside. 5 on the clock. The three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Dillingham with it. Here's DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Rebound, Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Shannon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lillard outside. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Hey, he's a lot stronger than he looks. Great job there from Lillard to take the hit and still finish inside.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Randle. Pass to Shannon. Picked by Reed. Shot from 12. Shannon, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Grant kicks to Lillard. Out to Henderson. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Henderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
At the line for Portland, Henderson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
And Portland making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Shannon. At the top of the key, Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside, Klingen. And it's Klingen with the jam.
Can't teach size, right? Klingen is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Down low, here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint. Here's Grant. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
And here's Edwards. Over Henderson. Edwards, no good. Portland leading by 18. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Toumani Camara in for Lillard. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Henderson looking it over. Over in the corner, Avdia. Lock at 6. Clingan the screen for Avdia. Over Randle. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, when Avdia shoots the ball, it just looks right. Great form.
Randle outside to stop the run. And Clingan pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out to Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. The 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 23. To the inside. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Pass to Clingan. Outside, Avdia. Clingan the screen for Sharp. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Over Sharp. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Portland. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Clingan. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Shannon. Portland grabs the miss. Clingan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Edwards against Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. Clingan with it. Gobert on him. Clingan's shot is off. It's Randle with the drive. And Randle throws it down.
Watch out. When Randle gets going, he's carrying some serious force.
Trailblazers leading by 21. Sharp with it. Now here's Henderson. Defended by DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. To the middle. Here's Shannon. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
And Portland has possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Edwards against Sharp. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Pass to Shannon. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's DiVincenzo. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now here's McDaniels, covered by Kamara. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Randle against Abdia. Randle no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
And here's Edwards. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels, defended by Avdia. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Sharp. And here's Conley outside. That shot off the mark. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Sharp. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Portland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Lillard.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Julius Randle at the line for one.
That one misses for Randle. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
Portland ball.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Now Grant. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.